So, how is the super empath viewed by the narcissist? The first question would be, what is a super empath really? So, this is somebody who's still going to have attraction to the narcissist and vice versa because of an emotional orientation. Because it's not a self destructive emotional orientation, um, it presents a problem for the devaluation and problem for any kind of sustained parasite host relationship between the narcissist and the empath. That might be useful, but it is the most potent form of fuel they can draw um, because it is a kind of positive emotional orientation. So you can think of it like another analogy would be like a bodybuilder to a vampire, right? A very muscular bodybuilder has a lot of blood to be drawn, but there's also a lot of power to resist the attack and the drawing of that, the draining of that life. And that's the kind of paradox that the narcissist face with the super empath, right? You have this excellent delicacy of the super empath and potential for that. You have the danger to the survival of the parasite, being that they will not endure or wake up faster from sustained devaluation. And at that point, you're faced with kind of a dilemma. Like it's kind of a existential crisis. If the bodybuilder does not succumb to the vampire's attack, does that mean that the vampire is a categorically weaker way of living? Um, yeah, it is, right? So it's better to draw your own energy and, create a positive feedback loop in yourself rather than draw that from other people and, draw positive and negative fuel from that and get power from that. The win lose orientation only lasts for so long, and then it becomes a lose lose for the narcissist perspective. So, will they ever realize that? No, they're not going to realize that. This is a uh, lifestyle and a defense mechanism that is extremely difficult to work your way out of. It creates a level of momentum that it would create. There's a tremendous amount of really significant life event to really shift this kind of orientation. So the best way to do it is to be able to recognize the signature, to recognize the unsustainable predators, and treat it as it is. But I just thought that the paradox they face and the world they live in very different from normal people. I would say normative range, and the challenge they face as well. But the super empath is the closest they get to breaking out of the energetic parasitic lifestyle. Um, and beyond that, it takes a significant life event to adjust. But that is the kind of interesting paradox. The fugu fish, Japanese delicacy that, if not cut right, it has more toxins than cyanide. So you can actually, kill people if you don't cut it right. And it from an energetic perspective, eating this type of food from a narcissist is dangerous to them, but only to the narcissist itself, like only to the parasitic lifestyle, not to the actual host, but um, that is the challenge they face with the super empaths. Thought it was interesting pattern. Thanks for listening.